B-O-A-B, baby, we're bums.
This will give you a rough idea of the route we traveled over the last 3 months. Our buddy boat Sterling joined us in Miami and was with us all the way to Big Sand Key, the final jump down to the Dominican Republic.
Buddy boating has its obvious advantages, but it does present some challenges, such as you may find that you have a weather window that's manageable for your boat, however not manageable for your buddy boat. Also, you may be in a different financial situation. These are some of the challenges that arose.
From South Caicos, we traveled 30 miles to Big Sand Key before we would make the jump to the Dominican Republic. However, when we woke up at Big Sand that next morning, Sterling called us on the radio to say that the weather forecast had changed, things were not looking good, and he did not feel comfortable moving on. Tensions arose when we told him that we would speak with another adventure in Colorado before deciding what our move would be.
Yes, I think that this left Sterling feeling abandoned and not trusted. Whatever the case, we were trying to make the best decision for our boat and us. So when we contacted Holly, she was aware of the shift in the weather and agreed it was less than ideal. However, she felt that the best move for her in Colorado, as well as us, was to continue to move forward to Dominican Republic. So that's what we did.
Some of the factors that played into our decision making here were knowing that we had to get Jacques Mate secured and give her the best chance of making it through hurricane season while we were away visiting friends and family. And we felt that Lupron was one of the best possible places for us to do this. Another factor was knowing that another adventure in Colorado and us were all monohulls capable of sailing in this weather. Although the winds were higher than ideal, the direction they would be coming was from the east, and while we were headed south, this would make for an easier sail.
Jill and Sterling went back to South Caicos, and we went in the opposite direction, heading south. That was the last we saw of Sterling.
We sustained some damages during our last sail, and the major one was, you guessed it, rookie mistake. When I double reefed, I did not secure the tack of the mainsail to the boom. When the front hit us, it ripped out all 50 rivets that were securing the bottom part of the track to the mast. Also, the aft shroud, which was on the windward side when we were hit, started to come apart.
Welcome to Pooperon. At least that's what some people call it. Why do they call it that, Michael?
Because the waters are so gross and everybody poops in the water. Just like the fish. Hola.
While in Lupron, we met Cindy and Alan, an amazing couple who's been in the Dominican Republic for 5 years. They told us the best bet to find rivets would be in Puerto Plata, which was 1.5 to 2 hours away from Lupron. They offered to give us a ride.
When you get to Inver and head into Santiago, there's another bridge there washed out, and we were living on the Samana Peninsula at the time. We were stranded at this beautiful resort for 3 days.
We're in Puerto Plata. We're at Jumbo. This is a new store. It's like the Walmart.
For about 4 months, and Jumbo was the name of the food store that we always went to, like one of their grocery stores, the biggest one.
Sorry, where did you study? Where'd you go?
Maastricht in the Netherlands.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like
Jumbo.
I told Alan if we start taking something for granted, it's time to go somewhere else. We really loved Grenada. So Grenada's a small island. We had, I mean, every day with Alan is a riot. It's such a group. But we had a lot of fun. We didn't want to leave.
All right, Plaza del Tornillo. We came all the way 2 hours to Puerto Plata, about an hour and a half. They have rivets, but not stainless steel. They have aluminum rivets. So we're gonna try the aluminum rivets, and they're grabbing 50 of them right now. And I'll let you know how much that costed. All right, so this is the store we found. They got plenty of stuff in here. Tons of parts, tools. Seems to have plenty. I'm going to get 50 aluminum rivets for 75 pesos. Alan and Cindy are going to the bank. Michael and I decided to check out. This is the old town here, the old downtown Puerto Plata.
How are you?
We are good. What's your name?
Pedro.
Say hello to Pedro. He works here for the government. He shows tourists where to go. Information, but he's paid by the government.
Buenas tardes.
Oh, español.
Hola, buenas tardes, ¿cómo estás? ¿Bien?
Oh, buenas tardes.
Ok.
So I tell them you friend. So they marque. Se come ahí.
Sí, sí.
The beast
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
They have 5 años?
5 años.
5 años.
Sí,
5 años.
Sí, uno de los muchachos. Chef, number one. Sí, mi amigo. Muchos años. Hablar Alan. Canadiense.
Welcome to the gas station. It's a club and a bar.
Once again, I'm sitting at home and I've got no skin in the game. I'm just doing the weather every day. And the National Weather Service reported there was an inverted trough under an upper level, higher pressure that would cause disturbances and occasional violent weather as it moves west. And it should be in West Cuba by now. It's breaking up by now.
Yeah, this was on.
But that was reported, and you sailed right.
So you never would have left.
The only weather we had was the Garmin InReach, which was 2 days out and quite minimal. So
You don't get the National Weather Service.
not on the board. Not from San P. Yeah, we went from South Pecos to San P.
Every April, by mid-April, the fronts stopped coming. One can come late April and it's a phenomenon, and then Al Gore will run out to the conference. Right? It's not. Basically, it stops mid-April, and by 1st of July at least, mid-June, tropical waves are coming at the same frequency that fronts used to come, but they're from the east. Okay. And tropical waves can spawn tropical storms, hurricanes, all kinds of things. In between that, God doesn't say, stop. There's actually tapering off and tapering up, okay? And in that, you will have things like what they just reported the last Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and it was called a, what did I say?
Microburst?
No.
Tropical?
That's a specific nanosecond effect that you reckon.
Inversion?
Yeah, an inverted trough. Tropical waves are troughs, but this, and it's inverted because the pressures that are in the low pressures in the trough are lower than the high pressures at whatever that atmosphere above it is. So it's an inversion, like temperature inversion.
So did they actually call it that, or you?
Yes, they called it that. It's in the forecast.
Okay.
Yeah. And it showed very clearly that, like, now we got like 20 knots of wind forecast for yesterday, today, and tomorrow, and then it drops to 15, but it's going southeast, so you're feeling less of it here because the island blocks some of it. But if you're out in the water,
It looked like somebody went out
acceleration
yesterday.
of the coastal effect, acceleration effects can get you 30,
Right.
just a quarter mile off or a half mile or a mile offshore. You just don't go anywhere since you're in the trades unless it's east to southeast, 10 to 15, 3 to 5 feet or less. You just don't. There's always some old clown sitting on the porch up there who'll tell you, well, back in '88, yes, it's cold weather.
Yeah, it definitely changes. Yeah, but I've only been over here. I've never been south of Georgetown. This is my first time, and I'm just going. My rule is I'm not going to turn around. I'm just going to keep going. I don't know where I'm going, but I know I haven't been there yet. But when I came over a couple years ago, went all through the Bahamas, it was like a walk in the park. The weather was beautiful. It was all over the place. Anchorages were easy to find. The wind stayed from the east.
What month was that?
It was a little bit later in the season. It was. But then I heard, cruising season. Cruising season's like November, December.
Shock Matay. CHAKMATAY.
Oh, check my.
Check.
Look at that.
Wow.
Oh, man. Sorry about the That's never changed. That's always.
Yeah, it's on.
Joel. Yeah.
There's a screen on the back and it's on.
Next time, we take you along on the famous 27 Waterfalls hike. Stay tuned and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
These are the tales of Moab.